अस्सलाम वालेकुम। मेरा नाम है एलन कीज़लर। मैं अमेरिका में बैठकर हमेशा पाकिस्तान के बारे में सोचता रहता हूँ। Peace be with you. My name is Allan Keislar. Although I'm in America, I'm always thinking about Pakistan. Why? Because Pakistan is not an ordinary place. Pakistan is a very special place where, God willing, pure Islam will be reestablished. Pure Islam means love, truth, justice, service to others, and service to God. तो पाकिस्तान एक ख़ास ख़िता है जहाँ पाक लोग जमा होकर पाक इस्लाम को फिर कायम कर देंगे, यानी मोहब्बत, इंसाफ, सच्चाई, दूसरों की खिदमत और अल्लाह पाक की खिदमत, और हमेशा अल्लाह पाक के नाम लेना, अल्लाह पाक से दुआ करते रहना, या मालिक पाकिस्तान पर रहम फरमा, तू ही मालिक है, तू जो कुछ करना चाहता है 1 सेकंड के अंदर कर सकता है। तो ये है पाकिस्तान जहाँ लोग ऐसे सोचते हैं, अल्लाह को याद करते हैं, अल्लाह को समझते हैं, इंशाल्लाह। So I just want to remember Pakistan, the land of the pure, where pure-hearted people are gathering, and where already pure Islam has been reestablished in Kartarpur. That is what I have been told. That is why I've been given the name Kartarpuri, because Kartarpur is the spiritual center where pure Islam has already been reestablished. You can go there. Please visit Kartarpur and see for yourself if whether what I'm saying is true or not. खुद आप देख लें, खुद आप जाइए करतारपुर और देख लें कि यहाँ पाक इस्लाम कायम हो चुका है या नहीं, यहाँ खिदमत, सब की खिदमत कैसे की जाती है, कितनी मोहब्बत है वहाँ। आप खुद देख लें और फिर आप मुझे बताइए कि जो मैं कह रहा हूँ ये सही है या नहीं। मैं नहीं गया हूँ वहाँ। I've not been to Kartarpur, but I believe, I have been told, I've watched videos also, in Kartarpur, love and service, truth and justice has been established. That is pure Islam. Okay, I'm not going to say anything more. I'm just going to see if there are any questions. Maha Bhatti says, Wah, Wah by Wah. Is that what it is? Oh, Wa alaikum salam. I need my glasses. It looked like W-A, but he's written W-S. Where did I put my glasses? Oh, no. Oh, here they are. So, Wa alaikum salam, Mahavati is saying, Ameen, Amen. And Khadija Zahid is saying, Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam, Khadija ji. आपके नाम मुझे इतनी खुशी आती है आपके नाम देखकर। खादिजा को, खादिजा रज़ी अल्लाह ताला अन्हा को हम याद करते हैं। सबसे पहले हज़रत मोहम्मद सल्लल्लाहु अलैहि वसल्लम को मान लेने वाली सबसे पहले खादिजा थी रज़ी अल्लाह ताला अन्हा। Nomi Khan, Assalamu alaikum, how are you, sir? I am okay, thank you. Tik tak, Allah ka shukar hai. Sunil Umar, Salam Baba Ji, please tell us few things about the 7 sleepers. And please tell us the exact location of this cave. I don't know the exact location of that cave. I have heard about the 7 sleepers, but I think you know more than I do. So you can tell us. I know that's in the Quran, but I don't know much about it. You probably do know more than I do. So, Subhandar, sir, हम रूह की एक्सरसाइज किस तरह करें जैसे हम बॉडी की एक्सरसाइज के लिए जिम जाते हैं? How to make our soul perfect? Oh, बहुत अच्छा सवाल है. Thank you very much, Subhandar Sahib. Very good question. So, how do we exercise our soul? like we exercise the body by going to the gym. Well, the first thing I always say is Allah, Allah, Allah. The best way to exercise the soul is to call on the names of God and follow the teachings of God, praying, especially praying, daily prayer, studying the Holy Quran or other holy books, serving others, especially the poor and needy, serving God by helping other people understand what we understand about the teachings of God. All these activities exercise the soul. And talking about the soul, talking about spiritual subjects, talking about God. So many wonderful things we can do. But most important, in my experience, is calling on the name Allah, 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 Allah. A very good exercise for the soul. Or any name of God in any language, as we are reciting every morning here in America, every morning at 5 o'clock, every evening in Pakistan at 5 o'clock. We recite names of God from 9 different traditions. 5 different traditions. We recite names of God, 500 names each from 5 different traditions, 5 o'clock. So that's the best thing I can say for you. The best answer is just exercise the soul by calling on the names of God. The best exercise. रूह की exercise किस तरह करें? अल्लाह का नाम लेते रहो 24 घंटे अल्लाह दिल की गहराई से सिर्फ तोते जैसे अल्लाह अल्लाह नहीं अल्लाह अल्लाह Acha Mahabhati says, haha, yes, you also said that wah by wah because of Kartarpur. Thank you. Sunil Umar, some people say this cave is Turkey. Some say in Jordan. I don't know. Husam Chauhan, pray for Italy, sir. I am Pakistani, live in Italy. Ya Malak Italy par rahm farma. Husam Chauhan par rahm farma. Hum sab par rahm farma. Pakistan par rahm farma. Puri dunya par rahm farma. Puri kainat par rahm. Sunil Umar, do you think, Babaji, that we can travel to the past and the future? Yes, I do think not only we can, but there are scientific techniques developed. In the United States, the CIA has developed travel into the past and future. That is a top secret. But even since the 1970s, I believe, is when it was first started. And they did these time travel, 2 types of time travel. One is by looking glass technology, it's called. You can look into the past and the future. Of course, the future can always be changed. Even the past can be changed, actually. But you can actually travel into the past and into the future. So, yes, I think we can. I think people have done it. There's a lot of evidence for it. You do some research on, I'm trying to remember the name of that program, just a second. Can't remember now. But the CIA actually developed time travel 50 years ago, almost. Of course, they found out that it's very dangerous. Time travel is, if you're not very careful how you do it, you travel into the past and you change something, then it doesn't actually change what happened in the past, but it creates a new timeline. And they created many new timelines, and then it became a big confusing mess, and they began having a lot of problems with it, so they had to give it up. So they abandoned, well, maybe not, but they said they abandoned that program because there were so many troubles. They had a lot of troubles with their time travel programs. But time is just like space. You can go from here to there. You can also go from here to there in the past or future. Time is not what we usually think it is. We think it's like a river flowing and you cannot go back, but no. Time is not like a river flowing. Time is more like a map, and you can go from one place to another place in time. Nomi Khan, sir, just want to share about the situation. I was just thinking that we are just nothing. One moment we are talking about war, killing people, rules are different for rich and poor. But this coronavirus don't look rich and poor. Should we think about our deeds and try to adopt the way of Allah and ask for His mercy? Yes, very good. Very good point. Yes, we should always adopt the way of Allah and ask for His mercy. And the coronavirus is very kindly helping people do that. More people are now thinking about God and praying to God and reviewing their lives and their actions because of this coronavirus. So, thank you very much. Sylvia Danley McCree says, the great I am, as God said of Himself in His word, praise His name. Thank you very much, Sylvia. Sylvia was my classmate in high school. So the great I am what I am, is God, Allah, Jehovah, Ram, Tao, Ek Omkar. These are all names of the one God. Praise His name. Thank you very much. That is the best thing to do, is to praise the names of God. That's the best activity always, in my opinion. Farooq Shahid says, "Hai Allah, puri insaniyat par rahm farma." Yes, oh God, bless, be merciful to the whole humanity and everyone else too, not only humanity, all the animals and plants and all the trees and mountains, all the rivers and oceans, and all the residents on all the other planets of the universe. सिर्फ इंसान नहीं, दूसरे सियारों के लोगों पर भी, जानवरों पर भी, पौधों पर, दरख्तों पर, पहाड़ों पर, समुद्रों पर, सब पर रहम फरमा या मालिक. Arshia Mustafa, salam, sir. Salam to you too, Arshia ji. Sunil Umar says more. And Baba, please also tell us about parallel universe or parallel world. Yes, there are many parallel universes, parallel worlds. Modern science talks about 11 dimensions. This is in string theory, I think. There are many parallel universes, yes. I don't know what to tell about them. I don't know very much. I don't understand very much, but I definitely do know that there are many different parallel worlds or parallel universes. Mahabharti, sir, now ozone layer is healing. Thank you, coronavirus. Now our ozone layer is healing, and all the pollution in the air from all the vehicles and all the factories, and the pollution in the ocean is also reducing. That was not their plan when they created the coronavirus scare. They wanted to shut down the whole world so they could take over more easily, but to see all the benefits that God has gotten out of this satanic plan to try to take over the world by creating a pandemic. So everyone would become terrified and say, yes, yes, please save us, our dear government, please save us from this corona pandemic. I might die, oh no. People are dying every day from so many things, many more things we're dying from than the corona. But now everyone is scared. Yes, my dear government, please come and save me. Lock me in my home. Shut down my business. Do whatever you can, please. Give me vaccinations. Chip me. This is the purpose, but the real result is happening. The ozone layer is healing and the pollution is declining. So let's hope when this thing is over, it will be soon over. Let's hope that we become more intelligent and we don't destroy the environment. We stop creating so much pollution everywhere, and we stop destroying the ozone layer. Allah, oh God, be merciful. Abu Omar, salam. Is coronavirus real? There is a coronavirus, it's real, but the scare, the pandemic, is fake. So they created the pandemic. They wanted it to be big. They wanted to kill millions of people. They were thinking millions of people will die. That was their plan. This coronavirus is a real virus. It was generated by satanic people in a laboratory. I'm not sure where, but I think in Wuhan, China. But anyway, it was started spreading in Wuhan, China. And many people died. I think they did not report. Millions of people actually died in China. And then, alhamdulillah, the virus mutated, changed. It became less deadly. That is the mercy of God on humanity. God hears our prayers, and when many people were praying for protection, God protected humanity and reduced the severity of this deadly virus. Really, that happened. You may not believe it, but you have to look into it more. And so it's a real virus, but it's not going to do what they planned. Bill Gates planned. Back in October 2019, he's had a conference. His foundation sponsored a conference, and other people participated, and they said, what would happen if this coronavirus happened to spread all over the world? And they said 50 to 60 million people would die. That's what they wanted to happen. But by the mercy of God, the dangerous, deadly coronavirus was mutated and became less deadly. So now not very many people are dying. They're exaggerating the figures, definitely, because they want to scare people. Don't be scared. Allah is great. God is great. All we need to do is pray, and God will protect us. Allah Hafiz. God protect us all. I don't say that to end the chat. I'm just saying God is protecting us. Don't worry. It's a real virus, but it won't do what they planned it to do, which was to kill millions of people. It will kill some people, or maybe not, I don't know. But in any case, don't have to be worried about it. Just be healthy, live a healthy life, make sure your immune system is strong, and then the coronavirus won't kill you. If you're strong and healthy and have a good immune system, you won't suffer very much. Husam Chohan, when you travel any country of Europe, tell us first by Facebook, because I am biggest fan of yours. I want to meet you. Inshallah, I will visit Europe. I don't have any plans now, but if I do travel, I definitely will post it on Facebook here. And I will look forward to meeting you, Husam Chohan Sahib, inshallah. Nomi Khan, just a suggestion, there should be a day or two in a month where everything should be shut down so the earth can heal itself, which is helpful for the nature. Very good idea. Not just a day or two a month. A lot of days. At least once a week, the whole world should shut down and have a holy day. Every religion teaches one holy day in the week, right? Not 1 or 2 days a month, 1 or 2 days a week. Let everything be shut down and people spend the whole day praying and calling on the names of God. And very good suggestion, Nomi Khan. Akhlaq Hussein, according to Professor Ahmed Rafiq Akhtar, there are 100 dimensions. According to Holy Quran, there are 7 universes. Yes, there are many. Maybe there. Not only according to Holy Quran, there's another book from extraterrestrial sources. It says there are 7 super universes, they're called. There are many universes in each of those 7 super universes. And even beyond the 7 super universes, other universes are coming into existence, something like that. So yes, there are many, many dimensions. I don't know if it's 100 or 11 or what. But there are many dimensions, and there are certainly many, many universes, multi-universes. Even modern science is now saying multi-universes. Chacha Shira says good morning. Good morning to you too, Chacha ji. Mujhangir Khan, dua kare ye waba khatam ho jayega, fikr nahi karo. Dua ki zarurat nahi, Allah bahut rahim wala hai, wo isko khatam karega, lekin phir bhi ya Malik isko khatam. Abid Samayula Abid Mangal. Sir, hi sir, where are you from? I want to learn English from you. Well, where am I from? I was raised in Pakistan from 1947 to 1965, but my parents were American citizens, so I've always been an American citizen all my life. I've had an American passport. But really, you can say I'm from Pakistan because I lived there the first 18 years of my life. But I'm not an English teacher, sorry. I don't know how to teach English. You can learn from English teachers. Abu Umar Jazakallah. Hazrat Rahman Gujar. आप क्या समझते हो कोविड-19 की क्या हकीकत है? मैंने कई बार बताया कि कोविड-19 یہ ایک سازش ہے، شیطانی لوگوں کی سازش ہے. پوری دنیا کو ڈرانا چاہتے ہیں یہ لوگ، اور ایسے وہ پوری دنیا کو اپنے قبضے میں لانے کی کوشش کر رہے ہیں، لیکن وہ فیل ہو گئے ہیں. ان کی یہ ابھی میں نے بتایا تھا، یہ خطرناک وائرس تھا، اور چین میں ملینز آف لوگ مر گئے تھے. انہوں نے چھپا دیا کتنے لوگ مر گئے، لیکن اللہ پاک کی رحم سے وہ خطرناک وائرس کمزور ہو گیا تھا، میوٹیٹ ہو گیا تھا. تو ابھی ان شیطانی لوگوں کو ختم کیا جا رہا ہے، وہ فیل ہو رہے ہیں اس منصوبے میں، اور 100% ختم ہو جائیں گے یہ شیطانی لوگ. ان کی طاقت ہزاروں سالوں سے ان کی طاقت بڑی تھی، ابھی وہ ختم کیے جا رہے ہیں، اور اللہ پاک کی طاقت سب لوگ سمجھیں گے. اور اچھے مسلمان، اچھے کسی بھی مذہب کے جو اچھے مسلمان ہیں، مسلمان کا مطلب ہے جو اللہ کو مانتے ہیں اور اللہ کی خدمت کرتے ہیں اور انسانیت کی خدمت کرتے ہیں اور دوسروں کی خدمت کرتے ہیں، ایسے مسلمان آگے آئیں گے، اوپر آئیں گے پوری دنیا میں. پہلے پاکستان میں انشاءاللہ، پھر پوری دنیا میں. تو میں نے ابھی، یہ تو انگریزی میں ہے، لیکن کل ہی میں نے ایک ویڈیو پوسٹ کیا تھا میرے فیس بک پیج پہ. ان میں پوری باتیں ڈیٹیل میں بتائی گئی ہیں کووڈ-19 کے بارے میں. بہت اچھی باتیں اس میں لکھا ہے. چاچا شیرا، او چاچا کی حال ہے تیرا؟ چنگا ہے، اللہ دا شکر ہے. Danish Ahmed, greetings, automatically translated. Akram Abbasi, Assalamu alaikum, sir, how are you? Main theek thaak hu, Allah ka shukr hai. Sunil Umar, Baba ji, have you seen, experienced other dimensions? Yes, I have, but I don't understand them very well. But I think I definitely have traveled out of this body into other realms. And I think they were, some of them at least, where we could call them other dimensions, yes. I've done a lot of out-of-body travel. It's not that difficult. You can learn to do it. Yasir Makbul, Uncle G, where are you these days? I am in Esparto, California, a small, unincorporated township where about 2,000 or 3,000 people live in Northern California. Yasir Makbul, where are you these days, Uncle? Oh, same question. Acha. Guli Rukh says, Assalamu alaikum, Baba Ji. Kaise hain, Baba Ji? دعا کریں کہ مکہ مدینہ اوپن ہو جائے، رمضان کی رونق واپس آ جائے، آمین. اور کیا ٹائم ٹریولنگ ممکن ہے؟ اسپیس بردرز فیوچر ہیومنز بھی ہو سکتے؟ سلامت رہیں، کیپ اسمائلنگ. او ویری گڈ کویسچنس، تھینک یو ویری مچ. شکریہ گلی رخ جی، بہت اچھے سوال ہیں. یا مالک مکہ مدینہ منورہ اوپن کر جدو تسی چاہتا ہے، when you want, oh God، جب تو چاہتا ہے مکہ مدینہ کو اوپن کر، رمضان کی رونق واپس آ جائے یا مالک. کیا ٹائم ٹریولنگ ممکن ہے؟ ہاں، میں نے یہ بتایا تھا اسی چیٹ میں. صرف ممکن نہیں ہے، لیکن بلکہ CIA نے کم سے کم 50 یا 40-50 سال پہلے ٹائم ٹریولنگ کیا تھا، اور اس میں بہت پریشانیاں بھی، مشکلات بھی تھی، لیکن ممکن ہے، اور وہ کر رہے ہیں، ابھی بھی کر رہے ہوں گے. اور ہاں، اسپیس بردرز فیوچر ہیومنز بھی ہو سکتے ہیں. ہاں، یہ بھی ممکن ہے کہ انسان اسپیس بردرز نہیں ہے، مطلب انسانیت ہے، انسان ہیں جو فیوچر سے آئے ہیں یہاں. یہ میں نے سنا ہے کافی لوگوں سے. کیا نام ہے اس کتاب کا بھی مجھے یاد نہیں ہے. ایک کتاب میں یہ لکھا ہے کہ سب نے، لیکن کچھ جو اسپیس بردرز ہیں، دوسرے سیاروں کے لوگ ہم کہتے ہیں ان کو، وہ حقیقت میں انسان ہیں جو فیوچر سے یہاں آئے ہیں ہم کو مدد کرنے کے لیے، جو ہوا تھا اس کو چینج کرنے کے لیے. تو اللہ کے ہاتھ میں سب کچھ ہے. سلامت رہیں، کیپ اسمائلنگ. تھینک یو ویری مچ. Sayyid Rizvi Haider, I have a question about Iran. Oh, I don't know if I can answer, but I will try. You can ask your question. Sunil Umar, could you please give us a little clue how to do out-of-body experience if you can, please? Well, the way I do it is I pray very feelingly, very sincerely, and I call on the names of God, and I remember the great souls, and then I relax and I go to sleep. And when you go to sleep, you usually travel out of your body. Or I don't go to sleep, but I find myself going somewhere else. I really can't give very good instruction, but there is a very good institute that teaches out of body travel. It's called the Monroe Institute, Monroe. So I went to one of their sessions and I learned about out of body travel and did a lot of out of body traveling under their instruction. And then I realized I was already doing this very same thing for many years myself. But if you want to get training in out of body travel, you can read the books and attend some of the programs of the Monroe Institute. Do a search on the internet. Robert Monroe was the founder, and he wrote 3 books about out-of-body travel. He was the biggest teacher of out-of-body travel in the 20th century, in the world, I'd say, but certainly in the United States. So you can, if you want to get clues, you can study there. I don't know too much. Muhammad Sadiq, how are you, sir? Safe, Rana. Shukriya. I'm fine, and I'm always safe in Allah's protection. Sayyid Rizwan Haider, why your relation with Iran is difficult? I didn't say my relation with Iran is difficult. I said I don't know that much about it. I visited Iran first in 1965. I traveled from Pakistan to Europe, so we drove through Iran with some of my friends and other people. And Iran was a beautiful country. I'm sure it still is. I remember the Iranian people were very, very kind and cultured people. So my relation with Iran is not difficult. Of course, what is happening now in Iran is definitely difficult, very troubling. I don't really understand it very well, what's going on. So, Binish Riaz says, Sir, you said Trump is noble man. Strange to listen. Is it so, sir? Salamat rahe. I don't think I said Trump is a noble man, but I said he's a good man. He's an honest man, comparatively speaking. But the good thing about him is that he is fighting against the satanic cabal. He is fighting against the New World Order people who are trying to create one world government under their satanic control. And Trump is fighting against them. So that's a very noble. I said he's very courageous, and I've said he's very, he is noble in that sense, that he's very courageous and he's struggling, very, very difficult struggle against these very powerful and wealthy people. He has his weaknesses, obviously, everyone knows that. And the mass media propagates that. There's so much propaganda against Trump. He's a bad man, he's this, he's foolish, this and that. But no, I don't. That the mass media, I've always said 90, 95, or 99% what they write is false. So about Trump, it's 99.9%. Almost everything about Trump they say is false. Trump is not a bad man. He is a God-fearing man. And he is working very, very hard under very difficult situations. He is very courageously working, struggling against, and succeeding, struggling against these satanic people. So it's only strange to you because you've heard all these false stories, false reports in the mass media. Okay, Qasim Ali, how are you, sir? Nice to see you. I'm fine by God's grace. Muhammad Siddiq, sir, I have a question about the USA death. This is true corona death? I have heard, and I believe, that these reports are exaggerated, how many deaths. In fact, a doctor who is a member of the United States Senate received a notification as a doctor that if somebody dies, and we don't, no coronavirus test even, but we think maybe he had coronavirus, maybe he had some contact with somebody who had coronavirus or something, you should report the death as caused by coronavirus. Very good man, a very good doctor, so he inquired from the people working in the office where they report the deaths. He said, what is this? And they said, no, this is not right. We've never done this before. We've never been told to report something falsely. Well, we've always been told to just simply report the person died and whatever evidence is there. You never make up stories like this. So somebody definitely is increasing the number of deaths because they want to scare people. Not only in USA, I don't know where else maybe, but definitely in USA, the reports of how many people are dying from this corona is exaggerated. Maybe greatly exaggerated, I don't know, but they're definitely trying to scare people by telling more people are dying than really are. Akram Abbasi, how is going after COVID-19, sir? Very good. COVID-19, as I said, is very good because now people are remembering God and more and calling on the name of God and praying to God more. That was not their intention. The satanic people had a very evil intention to frighten everyone so they could get everyone frightened. And then they would say, oh yes, come, save me, my dear government, come and protect me from this corona. But what is the result? People are remembering God more. So, Sunil Umar, thank you very much, Babaji. Any specific books about out-of-body experience? Yes. In fact, I think, I'm trying to remember the name. I think it's Travel Out of the Body by Robert Monroe. That was the classic book on out-of-body travel. He wrote it 50, 60 years ago, I think. Anyway, it was maybe 40, 50 years ago. And everyone who wanted to learn about out-of-body travel was reading that book at that time. It became very popular very quickly, and even today, it's the best book I know. He was a scientist. He was a businessman and a scientist, and he discovered how he was himself having out-of-body travel experiences, and he couldn't understand it. He was afraid. He thought something was wrong with him. But then finally, he went to many doctors. He said, there's nothing wrong with you. But he was having these out-of-body experiences. So finally, he found somebody who told him, this is not anything to be afraid of. This is natural. And you're just lucky that you're able to travel out of your body. So then he was a scientist. He started recording what was happening to him. And he told all those records, all those experiences is in that book. I think the name of the book is Travels Out of the Body by Robert Monroe, Monroe. Look up that book. I have it. I've read it. I've read all three of his books, actually. Muntar bin Ahmed, Trump is Satan. No, Trump is fighting against Satan. The mass media is trying to tell you Trump is Satan because they are afraid of Trump. The satanic people control the mass media, and they're afraid of Trump because Trump is fighting against them and Trump is winning. Not only Trump, many good people, especially in the American military, all over the world, good people, are fighting against this New World Order, satanic people, so-called New World Order. It's anyway, Trump is fighting against them. Almost all the big leaders in the world are under the control of satanic forces. They may even not want to be, but it's very hard to get out of it. But Trump has gotten out of it, and with the help of the American military, they are now defeating good men in the good women in the American military. They are now arresting these satanic people. And you will see soon, they control the media. The satanic people control the media, so if you believe the media, you may never find out about it. But one day, that media will be purified also, and will start telling the truth. Then you'll find out about it. But you can find out about it even now if you want to. If you are intelligent and pure-hearted enough to see the truth directly in your heart, then you will know Trump is not Satan. Trump is fighting against the satanic people. Okay, Bina Shria says, you think life is easy? No, life is not easy. Life is very difficult. But with Allah, everything is easy. God makes everything easy. So if we just remember God, pray to God constantly, call on the name of God without cessation, everything becomes wonderful. Not only easy, but happy. God is great. Allahu Akbar. Allah makes everything easy. Every most difficult thing, most unimaginably impossible thing, Allah makes easy. Muhammad Sadiq, this is first experience in your life, sir? I don't know, you're talking about out-of-body experience or what? I don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, I cannot connect it with what I said earlier, but maybe out-of-body experience you're talking about? I've had many, many out-of-body experiences. Sunil Umar, I think the name of the book is Journey Out of the Body. Yes, Journeys Out of the Body, I think. Muhammad Rihan, nice glasses, love it. Thank you very much. Okay, I think we've gone on long enough. Thank you all very much. Inshallah, we will have the same time tomorrow, 7 p.m. in Pakistan, 7 a.m. in California. We will have this chat in English and Urdu both. Today it ended up more in English because most of the questions were in English. But we will do this every morning, inshallah. In California, 7 a.m., 7 p.m. in Pakistan, and 6 a.m. in California, 6 p.m. in Pakistan. We will recite prayers from 9 different religious traditions and read books from 3 different religious traditions, Holy Bible, Holy Quran, and Bhagavad Gita. And at 5 o'clock every morning in California time and 5 o'clock every evening in Pakistan time, we will recite names of God, 500 names of God each in 5 languages. So I hope to see you tomorrow, 5, 6, and 7 a.m. in California, p.m. in Pakistan. Oh, I see there's 1 or 2 more questions I will just take. Muhammad Siddiq says, no. Muhammad Rihan says, I want to take snapshot. Okay, take snapshot. Anas Waraj, sir, is there any relation between Corona and American military in Afghanistan? I don't know, maybe. I've never heard that, but it could be. Tayyab Omar, hi, sir, how are? I am fine. Thank you. Okay, a last question or last comment I will respond to. Mahabharti, life is very great, and you also will be felt happiness if you feel Allah alive in your heart. Yes. Wonderful way to end our chat. We will feel great happiness, peace, and happiness if we feel Allah in our heart. And we feel Allah alive in our heart simply by calling on Allah, 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 Allah. If you repeat the name of God in any language, you will feel the presence of God in your heart. Alhamdulillah, Rabbul Alameen. Praise God, the Lord of all the worlds, all the dimensions, all the universes. Allah Hafiz. May God protect us all.